Okay. This is stream 1. Zaid and Scrub, okay. Why are there 4 people in commentary 1? What is this?
Oh, okay, it's up.
Let me see if your stream's up.
Yeah, you can double check, but I'm pretty sure it is. Audio sliding. Okay. You click the bracket so I can direct matches. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I can hear. Yeah, I'm hearing it. It's right. I have posters open in case of anything. I forgot my iPad, bro. My iPad is so useful for streaming. Let me hear myself again. 1 second. Hello? Okay. Is my mic far? No, it seems fine. It's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna pull up the virtual camera. You won't have audio, but you'll be able to see live the gameplay.
Yeah, I won't have any audio, right? Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
How does Seiken do it? To the
He makes like a projector window which you can make in OBS, which like repeats the stream, but yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I can't really think of how to get the audio because I'd have to stream my desktop, and I don't really want to do that, especially when I have to move around through windows and shit constantly.
Makes sense.
Anyway.
Nothing signed up? What is this?
What's up with the signups?
No, my Opera just isn't like signed up in anything, any of my emails. Now I can see the bracket. Okay. Bug is 4th seed. Oh yeah, because me and Seiken played last year.
I feel like I'm gonna fucking throw up at some point, but I'll do my best to power through. Okay, so Zaid and Scrub are playing, so we should probably handle it.
Zaid and Scrub, we should probably do Scoot and Aster, or Zack and Barbarian. What the fuck is Barbarian?
Just do Scoot and Aster.
Ugh. I'm a bit sleepy today. I did just eat a lot of Japanese food. I think that impacts it. Okay, it seems Scrub's going as I expected it to go. Oh, chicken magnum. Okay. Weird stuff. Weird stuff. Show must go on. Alright, yeah, Aster and the scooter poops. Aster and Scoot's a fun first matchup, I think. Although in the first stream, Zaid and Scrub is also very fun since they're both friends IRL. So it's funny watching them fight. Even though I do think that Zaid outclasses Scrub a lot. Are you a big Foo Fighters fan, Cactus?
I'm not like a super fan, but I am. I do like a lot of their songs. Yeah.
I see.
They're actually going to be playing, or whoever's fucking even still like would show up for a reunion thing. But there's like a Foo Fighters thing happening in the place where I work this summer, so I'm actually excited for that.
Oh.
Gets used in all the memes, but I do think Everlong is a banger.
Everlong is a banger. You are correct. Because I remember when I asked the top 10 questions, you said
yeah, the Pretender. That one is probably my favorite from them.
I can't rank my favorite of theirs, although the Pretender is really up there.
Yeah.
I really like DOA, Arlandria, Back and Forth. Back and Forth super underrated.
Think of what else.
Did you get the code?
Yes. I'm just in the room. I'll switch over from the intermission once they're actually playing.
Oh. Yeah. They'll create a separate thread.
A separate thread? Wait, what?
No, it's because they... Oh. Oh no, is the bot not working? A custom robo not working in a custom robo tournament. That has to be ironic. That should be the meaning of ironic. Oh hey, Scrub's using my build. Nice. Go Scrub. Yeah, they're gonna create a separate thread, but you can join the code already. Oh, Zaid, wait. Let me see. Should I use... I think I have a build of mine. Should I use Dolphin X or Jumping G Cactus?
Dolphin X or Jumping G?
Yes, it's a build that both can work. I think the Jumping G is more defensive than anything.
I was gonna say, I think it depends on what gun I'm using. Because if I was using a gun that's like all or mid close range more, I'd probably want Jumping G. Because Dolphin X is pretty counterintuitive if your gun doesn't have long range pressure. But
you'll see my build after. I think Dolphin X works a little
Jumping
bit better.
G is probably better defensively, though. You're right about that. I think G is just, or Jumping is just like solid, odd defensively and like for base denial. It has such a good anti-air presence that I don't think enough people respect. Because it goes so much higher than other pods, so it's like the trigger radius is a huge amount of space. It can constantly put people out of the air.
Fisher streams. What songs are you rocking? Let me check.
I've just been playing tech and music stuff.
Are we allowed? Is that not copyrighted?
I don't think if it gets copyright struck, it makes a difference. It's not like the channel is monetized, but I guess we'll
It does. It does hinder the viewership. Apparently.
Does it? Okay. I guess I'll just stick to Custom Robo.
Just stick to Custom Roberts. We can use Half Dive, the band.
Or goats.
Oh,
I'm not playing it off of YouTube this time, so you know I don't get ads constantly.
All other commentators are playing, so Saken's all alone. Where's Witch? They said they could commentate.
Not sure.
Where is our server owner?
I mean, hey, I'll be in the stream the entire time, so if you want to go somewhere else.
No, we're also on two here. haven't seen either of these play in a while, I'll be very honest. I don't know what they can even bring. No way Scoot's copying my build even though he hasn't seen my build. Oh, Jesus.
It just sounds... Why am
I
hearing
don't
Discord? Yeah, I'm hearing Discord pings even though I have Discord on streamer mode. What's going on?
We'll put it, I don't know. Put in D&D, I guess. The Alexander thing, okay. Okay. I really like the first build of Scoot. Although I do dislike Vulcan as a choice for that build. Alexander's very solid build overall. I'd swap Seeker G for something else, like Dolphin G, a Jumping G, so Seeker as well. I think Seeker's just too defensive. Since he's playing Alexander in a very aggressive way, Seeker shouldn't be it, in my opinion. But it does work. Wreck a vertical, okay. Aster's second build is like very solid. Very solid. They're on 10 buff. Oh yeah, because Aster's on Wi-Fi. I forgot that. The builds are updated. Yeah, it's still waiting for the builds.
Could be displaying because I have it be automatically set. So that's not good.
Oh, I think it always says that the automatic doesn't work as well.
Yeah, turn on auto mode.
I'll think I do know Aster's first build is the Gramps, probably, which is fine. It's really defensive.
What's going on here?
I don't think it works against a quick shot and Alexander dead. Good damage for
Yeah, I
Scoot.
might have to take a look at the overlay. Is this the...
Is it the old build?
I still, yeah.
Oh, that's right. After this match, you can sort it out. We have time. Good combo from Aster here.
Yeah, right now,
Vertical works.
3.3.
But you forgot. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, they're going to use that one.
Aster's record worked really well against the Alexander. However, his first build is really hindering him. It's not working well for anything. Good parry though with the charge there, but not enough. Good charge.
Rare usage of the old timer charge
To do something. Good stuff, Aster. Yeah, Aster just needs to live on the Rebecca build for a while. And keep the Alexander away, not charge. Oh, he charged in! And it worked! Great job, Aster. Oh my god,
yeah, I'll get on it in just 1 second, Bug. I screwed up, but it's okay.
Bug isn't hearing the stream because we were talking about it, Bug. If you only fucking heard it.
Mean to him.
That was the worst person in the server. Look, it's top one villain on the server. Even more than Cactus the villain, maybe. You can do it later, I think. After this match, I think it's easier if you do it after this match. Or not?
I'm just gonna do it literally right now while the match is happening. Just continue to focus on actually commentating, don't worry about it, I've got this.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, Aster doesn't make any changes, however, I would change the Geezer. I really would. The Geezer's just dying to the quick shot and other stuff. It's a great swap from Scoot though. The Alexander was getting hit a lot by the vertical. Something to Stranger will be better against the vertical, I think. Depending on the legs, yeah, he chooses long thrust, which isn't really what I choose, especially if you want to dodge vertical, which was what's hitting him the most here.
Aster's 1-0, right?
Yes, Aster's 1-0.
Alright, I'm taking care of it. No, I didn't want to know. Okay, now I've taken care of it.
Oh no. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Good pressure from Squeak here.
Yeah, I was kind of feeling like this was how the quick shot versus old timer was gonna go, because old timer kind of requires you to be super evasive, and quick shot is like a guaranteed hit weapon if you're close enough.
Yeah, especially since he's using bubble, which is so slow, he can't keep the quick shot away. He needs either the pause to do all the work for that, for the bubble to work, or not. For example, if he's using like wall pod, and then like wall bomb, or like wave pod and wall bomb or something, then maybe. But he's just using acrobat for like the distance, but he's not getting the distance.
God, the meteor storm.
Wait,
this gun is so crazy.
Thank God it's
so much pressure. Outlined in the bubbles.
What was that hit
Fire
there?
showing white has the best charge attack of them all. Yeah, just quick shot twice.
Quickie shotting.
1-1.
Yeah, I feel like this all depends on how Aster chooses their first build. But since that they lost,
Maybe in between rounds they'll set up the round.
Yeah, round thing. Good stuff. I don't think Scoot's gonna change anything. So it all depends on how Aster's gonna change his first build. If I'm Aster, I'd use his he has a race sword. A random thing just like popped in the screen.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, okay. I think he has a I forget the name. Is it? I think it's Zukov. He has a Zukov Hornet build that can work. I think. Especially against the Spitfire Long Thrust. I'd go with that because it's a Hornet gun build. It can really swarm the Sword Jetters if done correctly, I think. Wouldn't work against the Vulcan, I think. Only if you like trade heavy. Fire Aster. Oh, okay, he just went Glider, which I think is going to work even worse than Bubble in this scenario because of Quick Shot. And you won't even get the spacing right because against Meteor Storm. That's fine. Keep making this one. Oh, good Glider, you're good shot though. Meteor Storm downs him again. Aster can't set up the gliders correctly. Scoot rushing in with Meteor Storm. Yeah, Scoot's whole ordeal is like get in and then use the dash to get out to get this sweet spot with Meteor Storm.
His gliders keep clanking against the sides of the stage, which is never what you want to have. I think the issue is that he kind of picked a long range weapon, seemingly trying to counter Scoot, but the issue is that Scoot's running out, so glider just kind of crumbles.
Yeah, Glider just wasn't the play. If he used Quick Shot to counter Quick Shot, it could work.
But I think even like a well-timed sniper shot would kind of shut down Scoot because he's like moving very predictably towards the whole time. So.
Yes. But the Meteor Storm is very hard to line up a sniper shot here if people are using it. You can even hit vertical shots here, which is just easier to hit. Yeah, Aster just like keeps getting backed up in a corner. Then he gets like raw dog by like Geo Trap diving. And then the Meteor Storm. Diving just racking up more damage to pair up with the Quick Shot here.
I think it's just Quick Shot is just yeah.
Scoot takes it.
Crumbling the build.
Let me report here. Scooter poops. 2, 2. What is open voting matches? It does work. Okay, now it should be technically second Barbarian, but I don't know if Barbarian is here. Okay, I think Barbarian. If he has to DQ, then we're running Zack and Buggy. And Bug. I forget Buggies are Robo. Show must go on. Oh, Zaid and Saken on the first stream. This is gonna be interesting. How much was Yeller and yeah, exit 2 mode? Zaid is playing Steel Titan, okay. Ooh, rough. Alright, we're gonna run Zack and Bug then. Why did what? Alright, there we go. Alright, Zack and Bug in your stream.
Okay. Oh, I see.
Jesus, that Japanese food's really hitting now. Mmm. Oh no. Mmm, it's hitting. Oh.
I think that should be good. Prove the overlay while running the stream. I said Zack versus Bug. Let me hop it. Let me step in.
Oh my god, Zack. Ooh, gravity and the thing. He's really doing his work against Saken here. Show must go. I'm really digging this one.
Oh my goodness gracious.
What goodness gracious.
You're about to see. This isn't playable, is it?
Not seeing
Oh
anything.
wait. Bug! Bug!
What happened? Oh, are you on ports? Yeah, I noticed. Yeah, I noticed. Buggy Wuggy, he always messes up. That's why I hate him.
Fuck you.
I hate Bug.
Terrible. Wretched. Never say that again.
Alright, let's see. Which one's Bug, which one's Zack? Okay, Bug's left. Zack is right. Did they random or did they choose a bot at A stage? I think they random. Okay, Zack always has some gimmicky build, but I think it's just the glider one, right? Yeah. He really likes the timer that he quote-unquote created, huh? I really find it so useless most of the time. I've never seen that Bug build Milky Way Sniper. Show must go. Jeez, did you stop? It's Chicken Splash, right? Yeah, I predicted that. Okay, I do like Bug's build. I don't know how well he uses it, but I do like it. Broken Bubbles, wait, that's speed piece. Okay. Okay, Zachary. I see the games you're pulling. I think Bug's decent enough to like take a set of Zach, a game of Zach. I don't know about the whole set though. I think Zach just has the experience above him. Builds wise, I think they look kind of equal, like a matchup scenario. Good shot here from Bug.
I think Bug's normally just too aggressive for his own good, but also Zach is just running weird ass shit right now that might get caught by Bug.
Did you not see Bug fully jumping into the fucking ground juggler? He just jumped into it. Good stuff, Bug. No, don't. I can see what you mean about him being overly aggressive. I don't think it's overly aggressive, but he overly chicken charges when he doesn't need to.
I was gonna say, someone who played really measured and like responded to it properly will usually shut down Bug, but also Zach sometimes also plays in a very funny way.
The Vulcan can do some damage with Bubble on both of Bug's builds. Good dodge, Bug. A lot of extreme movement here from Bug. Got him. And just getting him. Good dodge with the Milky Way charge, yes. Ah, close. The Zapper hit would have overloaded and cancelled the bubbles. Well, thank God it makes a splash smaller. Bad shot from Bug here. Good job on Zach for keeping the distance. Good patience on Bug also. It's been a while since I played Bug. It shows how he's improved! Oh shit. Good sniper shot here. Yeah, that was a fair trade. I think Bug needs to really nail Zach before he presses the shot, fires the sniper here. Otherwise, Zach's just gonna keep dodging it forever. Good rush down from Bug. He can seal it. There we go. Good job from Bug with the chicken charge. I think if he had hit a tomahawk, I would have also won the match.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Probably the glider has to go.
Me too. Yeah, the glider's not doing much for Zach here, as much as the bubble. Although I think the pod on the bubble is not working. The pod and bomb is not.
To change the other
Okay, Wall.
Wall
I'm
is
not a
like
fan. Not a fan of that.
Not a fan of Wall. I feel like Wall is pretty good as a Bug. Bug just runs directly at you, so Wall is gonna rack up a lot of damage.
Yeah, but then I don't think he can actively hit the Milky Way though. I think he could do the same thing against the Chicken Heart and not sacrifice a bomb by using like Wave Pod maybe. Instead of like Speed P. Because I feel like Speed P didn't do anything. Then he can choose like a more active bomb. But no. Okay. Wall. What did he change on the Milky Way? Did he change anything? Oh, he swapped to Faint F.
Yeah,
okay, he had
the pod?
Yeah, the pod. It's a good choice, I think.
I don't even remember what it was using before, but yeah.
It was Cockroachy. He was using double Cockroachy.
I guess Faint shuts down Zach's movement.
If Bug's more careful and can bait out the wall instead of running at it, he can win this. This is like this BP starts doing stuff. Jesus Christ. Commentary's cursing, right? Good dodge from Bug here. Zach just playing this nice and slow, buying pawns, jumping around. While Bug's just fighting for his life here, trying to get in. Ooh, missed the ground shot bubble, but manages to dodge the sniper shot. Jesus. Great Tempest Charge. Great Tempest Charge again. As a glider, I don't think the glider has been hitting effectively. I need to stop saying stuff, I think. It just happens right at the next moment. Oh, there was the Splinter's copy
Yeah,
G.
no, that was more what I was expecting from Zach. Because it's like, as long as you just pay attention to, like, how your opponent is doing, Bug will always run into it. A lot of people are, like, the number one thing you learn when you start playing Custom Robo is how to, like, deal with people who just run at you and shoot their gun. And Zach has been playing this game for a very long time.
It's just impressive that he hasn't swapped the Splendor yet. I think he just has a fascination for gliders specifically.
He loves Splendor. I don't think he's gonna swap the Splendor, but yeah, I don't really get the glider. But oh well.
Me.
The Sword Storm is honestly probably a good choice for the builds that would be the good swap. I think Zach can still probably play on it. Cockroach juggled 50 feet into the air. It's a classic. Oh wait, this is round 2, isn't it? I forgot that Zach's first opponent got DQ'd. Well, Zach won anyways. I'm just gonna close this on my end. Guess it's just me right now, because Luke is busy. Check what else we can do. He's playing like student DarkPit. Okay. DarkPit versus Stuart. Spitfire, 5 ways from DarkPit. Not sure if that'll be great against Scoot, because Scoot's weapons are usually a lot more powerful, and 5 ways very bad at trading, but assuming he's going to be running away, it's a decent ship weapon. Versus Scoot going for Vulcan Flames, so that's 2 strike banisters slaying jetters against each other. Both of them are covering their second armor. 5-Way Delta Reflection is an interesting setup there for the Spitfire. I think it's really good at covering a lot of space, but I don't know if it does a lot of damage. Which means that how well Scoot does depends pretty much entirely on how much he's actually landing trades versus just getting poked out. DarkPit's second build is Criminal Slash straight to Wall Pod. Not sure about the Wall Pod. It feels like it has anti-synergy with the Criminal Charge attack, but we'll see it in action. Reversely Scoot is going for Metal 8 Flame. That's a 2x flame setup right there. Sunhawk B is probably good against both of the DarkPit builds, so that's off jumping. Colonel and Spitfire kind of need to jump a lot. I think its guns might be better. It depends on how well Scoot is himself. Immediately Scoot is just dashing and he's in a pretty good point. That's another knock-in. One Splendor. Actually, he messes up the combo and knocks Scoot down so early that he can't get the combo up. By flame. The double flame feels like it's paying off before the unfortunate self-knockdown. Good charge. Oh, combo into the B-Blast, that does a ton of damage. Then Pit tried to move away, but just immediately gets run down by the 8th Flame. I mean, that is a big dude, and you don't have a lot of guns to immediately KO or dissuade the big dude. Presumably counter-picking the next stage right now. Oh. Not defenses. Defenses in my experience usually favors the person who wants to run down the other player more. I mean, it kind of depends. If you try to run away, defenses does give you a lot of places to run to. Little Raiders especially love how easily they can bob in and out of cover, but like, in general, the fact that it has no large walls or like easy ways of dissuading, taking space, it means you can usually just run down here with reckless abandon. Swapped out the Hive for Sword Storm, which is probably a good choice. That's just messing up immediately with Sword Storm. Good, however, is just Alexander charging directly through it.
He's screwed like the right first game.
Second game. Didn't overlay.
Oh, good thing.
Scoot won the first one pretty handily because the double flame is kind of was rolling DarkPit. Well, he's doing a better job of keeping his face. Well, I say that and he actually blocks up and flames into the blast.
Good dodge though, using the box. It's a great money for the Tempest charge. I'm impressed. I think that the Sword Storm should work extremely well against the Tempest. 98.
Really good charge. Unfortunately lands on top of the freeze pod. That's the overload
DarkPit can
though.
really nail these. DarkPit can really nail these setups with the Sword Storm.
It is not committing the charges onto the splash, which is interesting, but does manage to land a game-winning combo there with the wall pod. It's kind of funny. I don't know how comfy Scoot is with super aggressive builds, but I would unironically run a fucking Lightning Sky Flame right now. I think if you just dash whole hog at the Sword Storm build and flame it, it's not going to be able to do anything. Oh my god, he is swapping to a Lightning Sky, let's go! Not Flame. I think Flame would have been perfect, but Bubble is probably fine. I think Rushdown Lightning Sky is like probably pretty bad for most purposes, but in this particular matchup it's the perfect call-out. Like, I think mid-range would just obliterate a Lightning Sky trying to rush you down. But neither of Pit's builds are actually very good against a constantly moving target. Oh, good aim charge. worked out that one. Shooting the Titans, and Upkit's gonna have to move towards the bubbles. Trying to bubble the tag from a lot of these. No, mine's so tired! That's the one downside to using Titan folks. Sometimes you forget where you shot it. Overall, pretty sizable HP range for Scoot though. That Ape's in a really good position. If he can get both of pitch builds to kill range before he has to use the Ape again. Oh my god, like right out of the air by Solar Pillar. Doing a good job of not getting caught up by this Orc Storm. I say as he lands and gets caught up by the Orc. Good doubles. Oh! Yeah. Yep. Tagged by hit stun, and then it's just an easy splash combo to secure it. That's tough. I think Scoot had the right thought process, but he just kind of started, I think, panicking a bit in the line. Maybe not panicking, but he got a bit sloppy in the back half, even though he was doing really well. I think that was very winnable. Just kind of an unfortunate second match and an unfortunate catch there by the splash. Yeah, Swordstorm is really popular all of a sudden, it's funny. I've been seeing it a lot from people who I would never expect to be using it, on top of all the people who I would expect to be using it, like Bug and DarkPit. Okay, let's swap back over to the intermission. Because I'm probably going to have to restart my open. Maybe not. Okay, so Seiken is doing him versus Luca, and then he's gonna move on to losers. This real quick. Yeah, this shit is running like clockwork, actually. I guess it's because we had less people than we expected, but we had what, 11? We're going through this pretty quickly. Alrighty. Our next match, Zach versus DarkPit. This is winners. Pit just like meticulously moving through his builds real quick. Albatross Flame. Very aggressive SJ. Meanwhile, Zach, the Splendor Man. I'm just going for Glider again. I think Glider is ill-advised against the Flame, but I mean, if you counterpick in initial selection, that's maybe a bit of a gray area, so he's probably not going to do it. I mean, Zach is also going to play whatever he wants to play. He's one of those types of players. Javelin V-Laser. Never been a big fan of like guns like V-Laser that are kind of meant to be used like very thoughtfully at mid-range on SV, but in general, Zach has done things with SV I couldn't possibly imagine. Immediate tag and rips it. That's why he's the GOAT. If that hit, I would have been laughing so hard, but I already respect the cojones to just do that, period. And I mean, catches the Albatross. What? It's a shame that Javelin's iframes suck, because if Zach actually just directly intercepted that and then charge attacked him in the face, I would just be saying that this guy is an aura farming. Honestly, he's got an aura farming, combos a cockroach and actually gets the timer. Gliders. I'm just waiting to approach. Really good ground shot. Smokes the Albatross. Hold on a second. I thought Glider would be useless. He's kind of popping off with it right now. Gets up, immediately dashes away from the Albatross. Almost punishes it, but should have probably jumped instead of boom. She blasted in the clothesline. Okay, my mistake. The round one scramble wall Zach is a powerful creature indeed. This V-Laser might be beastly. I don't even know what you change in this situation. Maybe swap to a build that hates V-Laser a little bit less, because that was a pretty bad map for V-Laser, and Zach was still making it look like the best gun in the game. I guess Swordstorm kinda counts. Changing the Swordstorm, what do you call it? Changing the Swordstorm means that you're going for a longer range weapon that has to engage with V-Laser a bit less because you don't have to move around. And if Zach carelessly fires V-Laser, he's gonna get punished for it. Going for gliders, but they have a lot of end legs, so yeah, just gets caught by the Swordstorm. I think Swordstorm might have a pretty good matchup with glider. Glider is really struggling. I think this map is also just quite good for Pit. It gives him so much space to run the fucking Swordstorm. Combos into ground freeze, into Swordstorm, into another ground freeze, into Swordstorm. Man. Zach is just not finding a way in right now. This is like the exact opposite of the first round. Caught my ground freeze. Swords are coming in. Miss miraculously, but it's very preemptive Vulcan charge, but it clips Zach right out of the air and then sets up for a game-ending combo right there. Yeah, I mean, tough stage for sure, but I think that was like... I think Zach has to mix up the glider. It's just... it's struggling so hard. I don't like the way that he moved down immediately. He's not gonna change the V-Laser build, is he? Oh, he's doing it. This man refuses to give up on Glider, even when the rest of the world would. He loves that gun. Okay. Don't believe this is top 4 yet, so this will be the final round. Zach's going all in on straight up aggression, which probably wasn't a bad play, but I think the glider was the thing that was it's not really pit second goal to going for vertical wild soldier, which is like, it is what it is.
Hi, Kek. I'm back. I just won.
1-1. Oh, nice.
Right. Okay, let's see. Zach and DarkPit still. Okay. DarkPit's really pulling it against Zach. Which, if I kept in mind the matchup, yeah, I think that's what I believe
think the
would happen.
glider has been struggling super hard against Swordstorm, but Zach can draw.
Yeah. It's impressive he's using Javelin Shotgun. That's a build I haven't seen in a while, especially for him.
Intercept the approach. Just fucking Splendor charging through the swords, you know, whatever, just to feel something. Thought it would have been really funny if the timer waited long enough for the iframes to go away to detonate.
Just to feel something was happening. See.
That's why anyone presses Splendor Charge, not because it's good, just because they want to feel something. Okay, good tag, doesn't lose it all right there. Grand crosses himself. Finds a good shotgun. Weirdly delayed tag from DarkPit. I think if there's a possibility for Zach to win, it's definitely from this angle. I say as he combos himself off of his own Grand Cross into a solar pillar.
Just plays helpful though, and I can there we go.
Well, that was unfortunate, because I was gonna say, Zach can close in with the shotgun, and the Swordstorm doesn't actually have a good answer to that, aside from Freeze. And then he Grand Crossed himself. You know, happens to the best of us.
First to two, right? First to two, right? So,
it's first to two, so yeah, it's over.
I remember a meme that Connor said that, like, hey, if I'm ever running Splendor, just tell them that my Ox got malnourished.
You know, Zach is like the one true believer in Grand Cross, and I gotta respect that. He'll never let that bomb go, even when it does that to him.
The only other person to ever pull it is Glass Knuckle. Who is Glass Knuckle? So,
I don't think I think it has a lot of potential, but man, if you fuck it up, it does less than nothing. It's actually good for the opponent if you fuck it up, because you're hurting yourself.
Steam client upgrade. I got an upgrade.
I'm just checking the stream to make sure it's okay, and I saw it again. No.
Wait, what did you see? What did you see?
Just the last bit of like Zach tossing down the Grand Cross, immediately dashing into it, and then it knocks him into a solar pillar. Like, Jesus. Damn, man, that's unfortunate.
Why is my comments not right? I can't see the comments on the first stream.
The comments, or do you mean the chat?
Yeah, the chat. Yeah, the chat.
Okay, I was gonna say there wouldn't be any comments yet because they're still ongoing. I should probably tab over the intermission now.
What the fuck? Why can't I read chat? Why no chat? I think we're supposed to host a losers now.
Yes. Let me go see what's up next. Honestly, this is running like clockwork compared to how these usually go.
Finally, right? We're finally hosting a decent one. I'm very scared of what Saken's gonna bring against me next time.
I'll have to go look at that match later, but for right now I want to keep the momentum going. Probably Stute versus Yeller. Because Scrub versus Bug is happening. So, I mean, we can also do Hexa versus Aster. It's probably been a while for both of them.
Solely compensates for the $400 I lost yesterday. I think it's just karma, you know? If something goes up, the other one must go down, you know?
How do I get my karma today? I have a fucking headache. I lost like 10 times in Rivals of Aether 2 this morning. And also, I need a new fucking drive for my computer, and they cost like $500 right now because of the semiconductor issue.
Yeah. Hey, the stream's running fine. I think that's the karma.
That's true. It's been fun to watch this. I cannot complain.
I don't think my Joker is gonna work against DarkPit.
It's a shame I wasn't in the mood to play, but it is a lot more fun and easy to host like the stream when I'm not playing.
Yeah, that is true. I really like commentating, man. I don't know what it is. It feels worthwhile.
I mean, you get a lot of range of matches, I think is the big nice thing about tournaments. You get like a very wide range of like playstyles and like crazy moments and stuff. Because it's the moment where we have the most people consolidated at the same time.
Oh yeah, I should probably commentate Zaid in this match. Hold on. Oh no, wait. I don't know what he is commentating. Oh, he's doing Bogey Scrub, okay. Okay, after this match that we're gonna host, then I think we're just gonna have another commentator forever. Now, since both of them are fighting. So that's gonna work out fine for us. Let's see this.
Code.
I wonder how Bug and Scrub is gonna go. I think Scrub has a chance if he just reads Bug. I'll watch this match.
I think Scrub is definitely like Scrub has beaten Aster before in like I think a fashion that was quite legitimate. So I know he has it in him to like deflect the Bug aggression. If he's unfamiliar with it though, he might get rolled over.
I do think the quick shot needs a nerf, unfortunately.
I'll probably have to get creative with that, because I think Quickshot's issue right now is that it's like a very matchup gun. It's like if your opponent's gun doesn't actually have a lot of like immediate up-close pressure, Quickshot is like unbeatable. And then if your opponent has like Sniper or anything to like flame anything that can dissuade the Quickshot user from being able to like use it at range, it's so fucking useless.
Scrub just did a fantastic charge, oh my god. This game's very even. Ooh, Jesus, Scrub's destroying Bogey with the sniper shots.
Scoreboard.
Jesus. Scrub takes it. He advances. How the fuck does he do it automatically? How does he do stuff so fast? Is that why he doesn't have a go?
Okay, these two are like having weird connection issues.
It's because they're on 6 buffer, right? Are you
on 6 buffer? Now they're on 8.
Are you on ports?
No. I always check that, but no, not this time. I think Aster. It's weird. Their default ping seems to be good, but it spikes occasionally.
Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Okay, Ray Flame. Okay, he's just doing the weird KK. The weirdest KK I've seen. Then weird shotgun. Okay, I like the dash pod. It's innovative. Zukov Dragoon. The double Gemini D. The double D Gemini. And then dive in. I can see the play working. Against the Ray Flame. I think that the bear has a good matchup against the Zukov though. Gotta see Aster's second build. I think she's gonna be the Rebecca vertical, right? No! Horrid bear. Bear versus bear action. Bear on bear stuff. Duel of the Woods. Let's see this.
Battle of the Bears, shotgun versus
Please diving, don't hit. Okay, there we go. Aster, you gotta stay away. Aster, yeah.
Okay, this should be fine. Rayo 1 Flame, Wave, Evil KKA from a dimension where he picks a pop that makes sense.
That's what I said. No, wait, standard R does not make more sense.
Okay. Standard R is maybe not good, but...
Great dodge! Shot.
These are Zukov dodge a lot to get away from shotguns. Good timing.
Perfect, Aster.
Drag him to the face to prevent the Ray from hitting him. That was a really nice flank combo, but Aster just barely gets out of the way in time.
What a dash! What a dash, but then the horn point blank?
That was kind of awesome. Unfortunately, it didn't do as much damage as I was kind of giving. This is going to be really hard for Hive. They're going to have to play liquid interactions, because otherwise someone's just going to do that, or it's going to do that.
Yeah. I think it's a very bad matchup here against the dash pod.
I think if you let Aster make a bad decision and then punish him with straight T for a huge combo, it would have been good, but...
Ooh,
I don't know, this is almost unwinnable now. A single Hornet is death.
And he can just spam pods and bombs too. Good dash usage though.
Ooh, almost gets in with the shotgun.
He's a flame down cancel combo, I think.
Hive is doing a good job of squeezing out every little bit of damage. Unfortunately...
Oh, the air Gemini D! Jesus.
Smacked by the Gemini D impacting the wall.
On the knock on the head. Oh my god. I don't know the expression in English for this body part. Kuka. I have to research that. Okay, Aster's not gonna change anything, which makes sense. I think I need to do something. 1 second.
I think Hive can definitely play around the Dragon build. The Hornet one is kind of tough just because normally you want to down the Hornet's user, but that's a Metal Bear.
Hey, I don't think Hydra is the one to do that. I'll be very honest.
I think Hydra might actually beat Dragon, but I don't know how good it is against the Metal Bear.
No, against the Hornet. Yeah. I don't think you can do it.
Also, I'm not sure about it on May, because I think you can mirror line on the air shot a lot, which is the worst part of the Hornet. Worst part of Hornet, worst part of Hydra. Well, I say that, and Hive is just running around with the May using ground shots, so what do I know?
Way lighter. Yeah, they really enjoyed the ground shot on Hydra, not the air shot.
It's very solid. It's kind of like a slower Gatling, which sounds like it would be bad in theory, but it gives the homing a lot more time to lock onto the opponent.
Great parry by Aster here with the charge.
And if you actually do land a Hydra ground shot, that shit does damage.
I was late into the straight T.
Weirdly just late with the straight T's, unfortunately. Like,
I don't think the straight T's can be as effective.
I think the straight T's could be really good, because Aster does occasionally, like, commit really hard to firing jumps and stuff. But instead of shooting them then, Hive is shooting them, like, early or late. Not actually getting the punish with them.
I think using some air shots on Hydra would benefit him. Just not. Ooh, oh, gets hit by his own Titan.
Knocked into the Titan.
Gets knocked down again by Dragon. Aster 700 health on the second build. Good rush down there. Missed!
Shotgun. Straight T into another shotgun. Good, optimal.
Another shot.
Hornets playing on the walls. Very nice, very nice. This is what you need to do. I like the idea of the charge, but it was a bit delayed. If you got away with it, though, that would have been hilarious. I don't know, this is tough.
Oh, oh Jesus!
Oh no. Okay. I think
smart.
with a bit more caution, that was actually a very good way to get back into the game, but unfortunately commits to the charge, which gives Aster a super easy punish.
Very unfortunate. 2-0 Aster, right? Right? Khaki? Cactus?
What's up?
Yeah. No, nothing, yeah. Nothing. We should do Aster and Zaid now.
Okay. Assuming Aster's fine with playing again.
Oh yeah, it's only
I'll
Aster.
ping them real quick while I sort something out.
Sure stuff.
Ping them and let them ask them if they're ready to go.
Oh yeah, Zaid's lost his second. Makes sense. Oh, bugs out. Yeah, I forgot. Aster and Zaid is a fun matchup. I think Aster can pull it off if he does it correctly. However, I think Zaid does have the advantage here. I don't know what builds. I think Aster has the build advantage actually. Like Zaid's builds are better, but Aster just counters Zaid's more. So that's the thing. Like Zaid's obviously gonna run a Swift, I think, or is either a Swift or 2 buggies. So then Aster really has the Gemini D, the Hornet build. We can really punish them. What else do they have? I don't know what Aster has against the the buggies. I think he has the vertical build can work. He does it correctly. Zaid. I don't. It's been a while since I've seen him play. Last time I played him, I think he had a Homing Star build. Which I'm just not a big fan of Homing Star because I think it's super easy to dodge with most builds. If you have gravity, like if you have any, if you have gravity on your side, you can dodge Homing Star.
My thought process with Homing Star, the more and more I've used it, is that it's like a poopy doo-doo long-range weapon, and it's actually like kind of half decent as a mid-range weapon. I think it might be a bit too laggy to be amazing at that job, but it's like the split is really powerful when it first happens because it actually covers a lot of like either horizontal or vertical space instantly, and it does a ridiculous amount of damage and down. So like if you just tag someone around like a bit closer than flare range with it constantly when they're trying to approach you or when they're trying to get behind walls and stuff, it's like surprisingly strong. And if they dash away from it, that's also it's usually going to hit them because it doesn't have a max range like flame or anything. If anything, it gets stronger the farther away they are.
I've seen Zach use it well. I have a personal bias against Homing Star because in Arena it was the gun that I most fought against ever. So then I'm like, it's so easy to dodge. But against an actual human, I can kind of see it working if they can mix it up correctly. I have yet to see a great homing star user. I have yet to see that.
Okay, fine, you fucker. Just like ignore me.
I don't remember using homing star. When I think of your build, when you think of your builds, I think of
I have a
the
Ray
sniper
one
build.
that I think is pretty decent. I have a Ray Homing Star build that's like it has been pretty competitive with people that I think are good in comparison to most of my cracked out goofy builds.
Cactus, when I think of you, I only think of the juggler sniper, and I can't pin. Oh, and the juggler hail. I cannot think of any other builds. I know you have a plethora of builds, but
That's
like when
funny
I
because
think
I
of you,
just
I think
never
of
play
juggler.
Juggler anymore. Because Juggler has a good charge, but I hate it. I think it just feels like dog shit. It never goes as far horizontally as I want it to, and every time I try to fucking anti-air someone with it, it misses. It's
Yeah,
like
sometimes that's true.
Juggler's charge is like the best charge that I cannot stand using. I think I
I
only
do
use
love
Criminal, because
his
Buggy and
stats.
Juggler's charges just feel too unreliable.
But Buggy's charge, I don't think it's unreliable. I think you just can't read it, even if you're using it. You just know you're avoiding damage somehow, but you have no clue how. Some people can use it very effectively, like a Seiken, only Seiken. Right. Uh, are you in the room? Kek? Kek,
Are they done? What's up?
join the room here.
What? Am I not in it? I guess I'm not. I clicked connect and Dolphin gave me an error and I didn't notice. Whoops.
Ooh, maybe hit enter by mistake. Always happens to the best of us. Oh, you saw the best of us. Probin Scoot. Didn't this just happen? Oh no, it was Scoot and Yeller. Alright. Okay. Oh, Scoot with the Defender bubble. I did not expect that. So what did you do today, Cactus?
I was feeling very like it's Saturday in this morning, so I wanted to play a bunch of Rivals of Aether, which I've been trying to sort of rank up in, and then I lost like 1 million times. So that didn't feel pretty good. So I just wanted to go do something a bit better for my brain. So I drew for a bit, and then I was like going out and doing stuff like picking up some groceries and shit. But by the time I got home, I was like, I don't know, it's like nice weather out there, so I don't know why that would have got into me. I think I might just be slightly sick.
Yeah, I think just the season's changing, man. That's why your headache.
I don't usually have like sinus headaches, is the weird thing. I think I might just legitimately have something. But, you know, we'll see.
That's what Custom Robo does to someone's brain.
Yeah, Custom Robo hurts you.
I know,
Wait.
hurts you. What? What happened? Are you in reports?
Yeah.
As always. As I expected. Oopsie daisy. Let's see. Also, it says Hive Mind on the left.
Yeah, sorry, I'm updating it. I was just... I noticed when I was getting their names that I was on ports, and I was like, ayo.
This is not correct. Yeah, I see.
So, Zaid versus Aster. It's scoreboard, and this is round 2, I believe?
Yes, yeah. Losers round 2. Second round. As I said before, I think that Zaid's going to bring at least one Swift build, right? I think Aster can counter that very well. He does have the vertical build that can counter Criminal, in case he uses it, because he uses for the Meteor Storm or Sniper. But I don't know. Seems he's going for the Elder build, which I'm not a fan of. I think it can work very poorly against the Criminal Sniper, depending on how it's used. Zukov Dragon, I can see working against any builds that I know Zaid has, honestly. Alright, let's get into it. Swift Gravity, alright. That's gonna work really well against the Zukov, I think.
Sniper versus Dragon is like such a funny matchup.
It's a very balanced matchup, I think.
Yeah, they're very similar guns. One's just slower and stronger. Granted, I'd say that Sniper probably has the slight advantage just because it's so much better at quick, like, landing hits in general. but smart
Yeah,
dragon.
but the dragon's facing a trick fire, which I think can get hit a lot, especially down the trail.
Yeah.
Then again, the geezer is gonna.
Does get a pretty sizable amount of hits on the Aster though.
The geezer is a very easy target for both of Zaid's guns.
I wasn't sure who was going to become like the old timer user, but I think it's really funny that it's Aster.
They are old.
Is Aster that old? Aster's probably younger than me, which is actually I have no idea.
I think Aster's like 26 or something.
26? Oh, okay, never mind.
How old are you?
24.
Cool. Oh, gets hit by the trail of dragon.
I thought you were like gasping at that and not the dragon. And I was like, okay, jeez. Getting unspotted at 24.
Spotted 24 weeks old. Yeah, Aster really needs to hit more divings and Gemini T's here to hit that swift. I'm impressed that Zaid has the build advantage here. I think it all comes down to the geezer.
The gravity is really scary, and he's pretty solid at like pressuring with the air shots.
Oh, I really love gravity. I think it might be one of my favorite guns, if not my favorite. I'm pulling some sick plays with gravity. Ooh, bad timing for the air shot there.
Got the build
landed
for it. The only thing that I'm unsure about is the satellite on the gravity build, but...
Yes, I Jesus Christ, that geezer.
Delta.
Oh, good
really good charge to avoid it. Unfortunately, pinballed by Delta. That's
Delta
a nice
can
argument.
just-
Unfortunately, Delta bomb.
Delta is such a destroyer. Oh, Seiken and Scoot, I really need to watch that.
Go ahead if you want to.
No, I need to commentate. That's my job.
You're contractually bound. You gotta
I'm
blood
contractually
back.
bound. I must commentate. It's like I was summoned to do this. Like if I was like an evil demon from the depths of hell, I would only be summoned to commentate Custom Robo. You know how weird that is?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, if I could summon a demon to like play Custom Robo with us, I'd probably do it. It would be a pretty sizable boost to our community. It would be a really interesting new member of the community.
Honestly, better than Connor. Let's be real.
Connor's not a demon. He's just a British person. He's like a different kind of asshole.
He's worse. He's British. Oh, Jesus. We did have demons here in the past. We have fucking lucky names.
Do you reckon we could get a new member of the community if we did the thing where we called up like Glass's IT department and like some other guy who wasn't Glass got forced to play Custom Robo?
Yes. If we all pitched in. If we started like, hey, we're the Custom Robo company, and then we all like call at different times, and then we like split the bill. I think we could do that. We would actually be paying someone to like Robo battle us.
It's so funny.
Okay, yes, Secret Gatling, pulling the Hendo here. I really don't think that's a good idea. I think that build's getting destroyed by both of Zaid's. I'm very honest. I think the Criminal and the Swift have everything to like make easy work with the Secret. It all depends on how Aster pulls the Zukov, honestly. The Zukov has the weapons to beat both of the builds. Oh, Aster dodged above, like he jumped over. Oh,
that was really kind of slick. Jumping over the criminal charge and then hitting him with Dragon. That was kind of awesome.
That was awesome. And then the 2 charge parries. Oh my god, Aster.
Okay.
Rage.
Signs of life. More than signs of life. He has a pretty notable advantage right now.
Yeah, but as I said, I just think that the Seeker is just a massive hindrance for him.
It's a bit
And
strange.
Zaid's fucking great on.
I was gonna say, I have a feeling that this thing's matchup against Gravity is better than I would assume at a glance, because Gravity, like, controls a chunk of the air, but it might have trouble actually clipping a constantly moving target.
Yeah, but it's so easy to hit them once they land, and that's when you
Yeah.
really should go for landing sky. Like there.
Yeah. Aster needs to be more careful about the lightning sky dashes. Because if you land in front of Zaid, you're
Dash
not gonna mess
walking.
that up.
Oh, Zaid with the aura farming.
Aster is
just
still
walking
in the
through
lead.
shots.
Yeah, the walking criminal. Call it a smooth criminal.
Smooth criminal.
Good dodge. I don't think anything else would have avoided the sniper.
Fellas, this is not advertisement for the new Michael Jackson movie.
Oh my god, that is a thing, isn't it? Combos... What was that? Like, diving into a dragon tail?
The
That
dragon
was
tail.
crazy.
Yeah.
A dragon's tail. A dragon's tail. It's a new DreamWorks movie.
I think that exists.
A dragon's
Is
tail?
it?
Yeah, probably. That's like the most generic
That exists.
fantasy name I've ever heard.
That definitely exists. There's something tail.
Okay. Gravity
And
and
it's
a
a-
float. Oh! Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta confirm
Ooh.
those.
Ooh! Oh! Great combo! Jesus,
Okay.
I like when that hits. It's
It's
such
not
a
out of
lame
Aster's
activation.
hand. Oh! Whiffs the punish. Gets behind the wall, so it can't actually punish the dragon.
Absolutely underrated the Zukov charge dodge from the gravity ground shot. Oh my god.
Doing a good
One
job
dragon
of
does it.
pressuring the Swift and preventing it from having anywhere to run.
One dragon does win the game for Aster here.
Oh my god. The Zukov.
The one
gets
sniper also
taken.
wins from Zaid.
Aster, for the love of God. There we go. Not the dash you're looking
Okay.
for. Oh god. Aster only has like 5 seconds.
Oh Jesus. Needs to do
Oh shit.
a miracle. Oh my god. He might have it. He might have
No.
No, it's
Zaid has
so
the HP
close.
on timeout.
it. It's so.
A little bit longer, and I think Aster might have been able to make something happen. But
It was so close.
no, Zaid got really impatient there, despite having the HP lead. So Aster could have capitalized on that, but Zaid keeps it
Zaid was just
together.
aura farming.
The sniper was good. I think you need a really strong. You need a lot of pressure. You need a lot of pressure to really make the sassy or to make the lightning sky work. Otherwise, you're getting punished.
What the fuck is this? Oh, hold on. Is Seiken using chicken heart and needle? I've never seen this before. Okay. Yeah, but the problem was the Seeker just massively hindered Aster. If he had any other ability, he would have taken that, I think, because the Seeker just didn't do anything the whole time. It was just there as like a punching bag until the Zukov returned to the stage. It did nail some. It did nail some.
What did you,
Gatling?
you gasped? What happened?
I guess at an interaction, couldn't see.
Oh.
But I think Gatling just hit the Swift like 5 times, which is good damage against the Swift, but that's it. Didn't do anything else.
Good wholesome banter between these two at the end of the match. Very nice. And then Scoot's cat farted on him.
His cat fighter
That's tough.
with him. Yeah,
That's tough,
That's
Scoot.
tough.
Pouring one out for
that's
you.
really heavy. Who are we hosting now? It's Zach versus Zaid.
We're getting very close to the end, which means the stream is probably about to
Z
outlive
versus
its
Z.
usefulness. My fan on the inside has made its move.
Cat weft. Oh Jesus. I hate this community.
Let's go back to intermission. Shit, what do you mean amount of music? Let's do this. This one could not possibly get copyright struck, I swear. He's typing up a storm right now.
Really close matches here between Sakun and Seiko.
This guy asking to random build and like
chats. Who's a chat here? Not Zach. Zaid was farming so much aura, honestly. I was so happy. Taking just nailing. Let's go here.
hell yeah.
Yeah, his Bogey's so OP at times. Jesus! Oh Jesus! Oh, what a fucking Bogey charge!
Clear.
Alright.
7, Zaid, boom.
Zach has -1. Nice.
-1? I didn't even know it went down that far.
Zach with the immediate dissipate. We just like Zach to have uphill fights, honestly. That's all that matters. Ooh, Jesus. Scoot's really suffering here. Oh, Viper Delta diving. Okay, same build as last time. Bucky Blade from Zach? What? What has that been in his arsenal? He isn't a Blade user. What is this?
Zach Blade? No, he likes Blade. If anything, I'm surprised he doesn't use Blade more. He likes really stupid guns that like force interactions and have low end lag, so Blade always seemed up his alley.
I'm gonna fight now.
I guess it's dodgeable. Yeah, good luck. So that's just me. Alright. Defender Gatling, they pulling out the Sky. Zach going with Blade and Shotgun. Two kind of closer range builds. So they might struggle to get him in the Defender, depending on how good the snipes are. And I mean, he did just dissuade Zach there. But Zach gets him with Shotgun. Really good jump timing. Doesn't let Zach get another Shotgun off. Immediately dashes and fires. Catches Zach with the gun in his face. Caught by freeze, but Zach can't find a good combo. The Blade combos are kind of weird. You need to tell your opponent a specific way for them to get you to like 150 DC combos. That does what I'm doing there. Rest of it for Gatling. I think Zach is not doing quite enough this time. Really solid shotgun though, finds his way in. That's how Zaid is waiting to punish the intercept, so Zach is going to need to be unpredictable. Unfortunately, he dashes into an explosion this time. Really good charge from Zaid. Okay. Snipe, charge, vaporize him. Okay. He's pinging me. Okay. That's what I'm thinking about. Okay, so the build changes are Splendor Glider for Zack and okay, if they changed anything, it was not particularly obvious. I think it might have been guiding. Yeah, Zack's going all in on a glider though. Not sure how I feel about that because I think the Zaid seems to have solid experience with most of the parts in this game by this point, so he probably knows how weak glider is up close. A theory that feels supported by how Bogey is going on the turnovers a bit. Zack's finally finding a good blade combo though, so that chunks down the purple almost as much as he's down cancel, don't press Y. That's what blade does. Wipes the defender out of the air with a freeze. Two blades and then tries to combo it into a glider. Comboing blade into a rapid tag into a glider. This man's trying to paint some modern art in this matchup. Putting on the freezes is trying to sway Zaid from jumping again. Meanwhile, Zaid is just Zaid is just wandering around on the ground and jumping and using to commit to a dash. Smart. This is how lightning style really should be played at high levels. They're overcommit, just wait for Zack to find his dash in, and then immediately for a very nice, very solid play here today. Looks to a glider and immediately gets punished for it.
Need a second hand?
This is probably about to be like 5 seconds, kind of long.
Hey. Oh, it's up so far.
Never count out Blade because it's ridiculous damage. I mean, he does find a solid blade, but Zack just has to play this so carefully.
Yeah, so risky seeing this from. Oh my god, Zaid 2-0's that!
Yeah, Gatling and the diving just wins. There's an angle there for sure, but... Alrighty. Oh, that'll probably be it for this stream. Just double check that I'm not moving.
Apologies there.
You know, I hate to say this to you, but Sakin just told me that I can drop the stream once that round is done. So,
oh, no, that's
I'm about
fine.
to go offline
Awesome.
in 2 seconds.
Of course.
Yeah.
Thanks for hosting.
I don't know if anyone's watching this stream in particular. How many viewers does it say? 3 watching now. Let's go. One of those is probably me. If anyone is watching, go to stream 1. That's where top 4 will be. Alright, bye-bye.